We're here with Emmanuel College head coach Trevor Craven along with student athlete Drew Chant after today's NCAA second round contest here at Tufts University. Coach, just your initial thoughts on today's contest.
Yeah, I mean, it was. We knew that's Tufts in a nutshell. We were lucky to be here in 2014, 15, and 16 with when Mike Daly was in charge, and team looked extremely similar. So we prepared pretty similar to what we did back in 2014 and 15. Knew we had to try our best to control the pace. Knew that for the most part it was pretty much the same thing, but different kind of pieces in place. So we knew it was going to be tough. Knew it was going to be a battle, but we tried our best, and unfortunately they're the number one team in the country for a reason.
Coach, looking at that contest, I thought you did some really good things like face-off at dot. You guys played pretty well there. Transitioning the ball. Obviously, you see that last transition goal by Del Vecchio. What are some things you thought popped out for you guys today in today's game?
Yeah, definitely face-off really stood out for us. It was something that we knew was going to be a battle, and it's something that we've taken a lot of pride in and improving since last year. So really proud of Ty Carroll and Owen Bossi for working really hard all season, and this is a good opportunity for them to continue to grow heading into next year, being a rising sophomore and a rising senior. Transition we knew was going to be challenging. We did a good job, I think, in spots, but we weren't just consistent enough, which is obviously the hardest part. Once we got into settled sixes, I thought we also did a good job. But obviously when you play Tufts, it's a very tough area to get to. Guys like Drew hit it hard, hit it fast, and that's what we were after once we decided to start attacking. And then settled sixes D, I thought we did a good job as well. Our defense has done a really good job all year. But the bottom line is when you get the amount of opportunities that Tufts can generate with the way that they push the ball in transition, they're going to get a lot of opportunities, and obviously they're really good shooters. So I also thought our goalies played really well with the amount of rubber that they saw as well. So it's one of those situations where we're going to take our underclassmen, use this as a learning tool, and when we get back to campus, we'll do a really good job at thanking our seniors for leading us for the entire year.
Drew, kind of on Coach's point there, I'd love to just hear your, what it means to you to be a part of this team as a senior, like how, to get a championship, a GNAC championship, and then to be here in the NCAA tournament. What will you remember the most out of this year?
Yeah, just even going off last year, we had goals to be in a game like this, and we always talked about those goals, but to actually kind of achieve them and get here, it's really special. And just like Coach said, to get younger guys this experience and give them something to chase after next year is unbelievable. And we owe coaching staff, the whole team, kind of the world for extending our season by 2 weeks compared to last year, the year before. So we're in good hands with the underclassmen and our whole coaching staff.
Drew, kind of staying with you here. You guys pick up your NCAA victory there at Maine Maritime on Wednesday. What I read is the first NCAA tournament victory at Emmanuel in any other sport than women's basketball. I mean, that's got to be something that you're really proud of and maybe a lasting legacy, correct?
Yes.
Drew, when another thing for you as someone that looks back on their entirety of this season and this career, like what thing will you remember the most from being a player at Emmanuel?
Probably just being with the guys. Early on wasn't achieved, but I forgot who it was, but someone told me, "Did you play lacrosse at Emmanuel?" I wanted to say more than just play lacrosse at Emmanuel. We won a GNAC championship, played in the tournament, so it's something I'll remember forever.
Coach, just would love to hear you talk a little bit about your senior group and what they meant to this program.
Yeah, I mean, these guys are really special. And obviously, I would imagine that this sentiment is shared by a lot of coaches across the country on this senior class in particular. These guys were freshmen in 2020 when their season got cut short. And then they came back and had kind of a quasi-season in terms of what it is it would look like. We have 8 seniors. One of them is a fifth year. And these guys really did a good job at staying the course. And kind of buying into the vision that myself and the coaching staff were trying to get. And these guys really did a good job at leading by example and really resetting our program, which is something that I'm extremely fortunate to see this program from its infancy up until now. And these guys have done a great job at leading and showing the right way to do it on the field, off the field, in the weight room, in the classroom, on the practice field, on road trips. They are model citizens on and off the field. And it's something that I'm extremely proud of that as well. these guys are great lacrosse players, but at the end of the day, they're exceptional young men. And I know that a year from now, 2 years from now, 3 years from now, they're going to get great jobs at great companies, and they're going to be magnificent employees, and they'll grow, and they'll go off and be excellent husbands and fathers, and that's really what is important to me at the end of the day. We can take this loss and we can use it to build, and it's a resume builder, and people might not believe it, but when was the time you face adversity? Facing the #1 team in the country in our second NCAA game, 80 degrees, undermanned, and we tried our best. We didn't come out on top, but we stayed together, we stayed the course, and we grew over the course of the year, and this was the cherry on top. And it's thanks to guys like Chant, Derek Delvecchio, Ryan and Randy Castle, Mason Colwell, Micah Schlauback, Colin Dickinson, and Mason Colwell. Is that everybody? Nailed it.
Well, Coach, any final thoughts on your season and the contest today?
Yeah, I mean, the Division III lacrosse tournament is something that is extremely different in the world. When you look at other tournaments across the country in the NCAA, they're lucky to get seeded 1 through 38. I don't think that we are the 38th or 37th seed in the country right now, but we had to deal with the cards that we were dealt, and we played our best playing Tufts today. I wish all the other teams luck in the rest of the tournament, but I think in the future I'd really like to see a traditionally seeded tournament so that we get a fair shake at playing a different team in a different area. Because as I mentioned before, this is our 4th time here at Bello. It's a great environment, great facility, but at the end of the day, they're the #1 team in the country, and when you look at down to it, 1 through 38, we're not 37 or 38, so I think we should have been a little bit higher, but we played the cards that we were dealt, we did our best, and at the end of the day, that's what matters. And I really appreciate the hard work of my staff, my seniors, and my entire program over the course of the year. It was a great year, and we got a long way to go to come back here until next year. So.
Hey, Coach Trevor Craven, along with student athlete Drew Chant, 16 wins on the season at GNAC Championship and an NCAA tournament victory as well on Wednesday. Coach, appreciate your time and congratulations on a great season.
Thank you.